Hello everyone, and welcome back to Tarotoon Network. In our last episode, we left our young adventurer, the Fool, just as he was returning to the heart of the kingdom. Today, his journey takes him to the very seat of power, a place of order, structure, and authority. He's about to meet the Emperor. Look at him go, with his trusty little dog trotting right beside him. He's back in the Grand Palace, his satchel a bit more worn, his boots covered in the dust of the road. He's filled with stories and experiences, eager to share them with the one man whose approval means everything. And there he is, the Emperor, seated upon a massive stone throne, carved with the heads of powerful rams. He's the image of absolute authority, a golden crown on his head, a red robe draped over formidable armor. In one hand, he holds a scepter, a symbol of his command, and in the other, an orb, representing the world he governs. Behind him, the stark, rocky mountains speak of his unyielding strength. He's not just a ruler, he's a foundation, the bedrock of this entire kingdom. Our fool approaches, a hopeful smile on his face, but the Emperor's gaze is distant, fixed on a large map spread across a table. His brow is furrowed with concern. The kingdom is facing a grave threat. The Skullmen, a band of ruthless masked robbers, are encroaching on the borders, and the talk of war hangs heavy in the air. The fool tries to get his attention. "Your Majesty, I've returned. I have so much to tell you." But the Emperor barely glances up. He sees the boy, not as an adventurer, but as a flighty, directionless youth. "You wander around like a child," the Emperor says, his voice low and stern. "The people call you the Fool for a reason. They laugh at your aimlessness. You were destined to be a hero, a leader, not a jester." The words sting, and the Fool's hopeful expression falters. He thought his journeys had made him wiser, stronger. But to the Emperor, he's still just a boy playing games. Seeing the disappointment in his eyes, the Emperor's expression softens, just a fraction. He sighs, a deep, resonant sound that seems to echo with the weight of his responsibilities. "Come," the Emperor commands, gesturing to a small table nearby, where an ornate chessboard is set. "If you wish to be more than a fool, you must learn to think. This is not a game of chance. It is a battle of wills. It is a war." He picks up a pawn. Every piece has a purpose. Every move has a consequence. You cannot simply wander across the board hoping for the best. You must have a plan. You must anticipate your opponent's moves, see the traps they lay, and prepare your own. The Emperor moves a knight, its L-shaped path a demonstration of unconventional thinking. A true leader doesn't just see the path directly in front of him, he sees all the paths. He understands the strengths and weaknesses of his forces. He knows when to advance, when to hold back, and most importantly, when to sacrifice a piece for the greater good of the kingdom. He looks directly at the Fool, his gaze intense and powerful. This is strategy. This is foresight. This is the wisdom that separates a ruler from a vagrant. Your journey is not just about seeing the world. It's about understanding how it works. Your challenges are not random obstacles. They are lessons in disguise. Learn to plan, learn to lead, and you will become the hero you were meant to be. The kingdom needs leaders, not fools. The Fool stares at the chessboard. The pieces no longer just carved wood, but symbols of a much greater struggle. For the first time, he begins to see the world not as a playground, but as a grand, intricate game, and he's just learned the first, most important rule. What will our hero do with this newfound wisdom? Join us next time to find out. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this chapter of our story, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to Tarotoon Network, and ring the bell so you never miss an episode. We'll see you again soon.